And right around 6 a.m., it really began to intensify and more calls were coming in. So 85 rescue missions were dispatched, but we were able to help evacuate a total of 150 residents from that area. And it was a blessing. And the men and women of Pasco County Fire Rescue, they worked so hard to ensure that everyone was going to be accounted for.
One of the biggest concerns I know ahead of a storm, and one of the many recent
You know, people always ask me, Kevin, what does being the CEO of Cash Backing mean to you? It means cash backing every opportunity. Did you cash back on this?
Like I wouldn't cash back.
Cash backing by the basket. I see you. Oh, I dreamt you didn't cash back this late.
Yeah, with Metro, there's no contracts, no price hikes, no surprises. There's not a yada yada.
Wait, Metro has not the contract yada yada?
Nada yada yada.
What's this surprise yada yada? Price hike yada yada. Yada 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 yada.
Contract yada yada.
And this yada yada.
I don't know, kid. That one makes sense.
Nada yada yada means wireless without the gotcha. No contracts, no price hikes, no surprises. Only at Metro.
What are my thoughts about what?
Running for re-election in 2026.
That's
Did you hear the question, Senator? Running for re-election in 2026? All right, I'm sorry, you all. We're going to need a minute. Senator. Benny.
Yep. Okay.
Somebody else have a question? Please speak up.
The super PAC supporting former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie's presidential campaign is out with a new campaign ad in the state of New Hampshire today. The ad goes directly after Donald Trump, and it features Trump's new mugshot, trying to make the case that he cannot win in the general election.
Tired of the drama, the distractions, the lies? It's time for conservatives to win again. A real conservative. Christie tells the truth, and he'll beat Joe Biden easily.
Going after the telling the truth argument as well. CNN national politics correspondent Eva McKen joins us now. And you've been spending a lot of time with Republican voters in New Hampshire. And I wonder, based on what you've seen there, are they receptive to this Christie message?
Well, Jim, Governor Christie has made going after the former president central to his campaign, and he is banking on the former president having vulnerabilities in New Hampshire.
Who are you going to believe? Rudolph Giuliani or Rudolph Giuliani?
I'm not an alcoholic. I'm a functioning, I'm probably function more effectively than 90% of the population.
The same Rudolph Giuliani told a reporter while he was drinking a Bloody Mary, "I love scotch. I can't help it. All of the malts. And part of it is cigars. I love to have them with cigars. I'm a partier." Rudolph Giuliani's previous wives have a less than charitable view of him as a partier. One of the witnesses to the January 6th committee testified under oath that Rudolph Giuliani was drunk on election night 2020 when he told Donald Trump to publicly go out there and declare victory, which Donald Trump did, knowing that it was not true.
What was your observation about his potential intoxication during that discussion about what the president should say when he's addressed the nation on election night?
And the mayor was definitely intoxicated, but I do not know his level of intoxication when he spoke with the president.
And we don't know his level of intoxication when Rudolph Giuliani said this.
When I went to bed on election night, he was ahead in all those states, every single one of those states. How is it they all turned around? Every single one of them turned around? Or is it more consistent that there was a plan to turn them around? And since there are witnesses who say there was a plan to turn them around, and it kind of begs credulity to say that it all happened in every single state, my goodness, this is how you win cases in a courtroom.
How drunk does your lawyer have to be before you stop following his advice? That is a question, a legal question that Donald Trump's criminal defense team will have to answer when he goes on trial on March 4th in Washington, D.C. Rolling Stone is reporting in their questioning of multiple witnesses, Smith's team
Fetching Online Profile Bug Update has fixed broken Call of Duty. By Eric Kane. Update. An update has fixed this error literally minutes after I posted about it. So never mind, go play some Call of Duty. The Season 5 Reloaded update for Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone has added a bunch of content, and rebalanced many of the game's weapons. Unfortunately, for many players accessing this new content and testing out the weapon changes is currently impossible thanks to an exciting new feature, the infinite Fetching Online Profile menu loop. Okay, it's less of a feature and more of a bug, but it's making it impossible for many players, including myself and some of my squad mates, to play the game after the Season 5 Reloaded update. We were able to log in to
BK Royal Crispy Wraps. Eat it with the meal or have it as a snack. Only $2.99. It's a hunger hack and it fits in one hand.
I mean, I guess we'll find out in a little bit. Whatever. Maybe everyone on Twitter is confused. Somebody fucked up.
We with you.
Hey, chat. Chef got breakfast ready. Should I have him? How many is that? I don't fucking know.
Use your tap map to hunt down the rest of them.
Whoa! Whoa!
You're getting upset with the wrong people.
There.
He flared out back.
The new map to the 6th. I don't know what they're doing.
They sold you. They sold you.
Jesus, bro.
Might as well call you Soldier Boy.
That was mid.
Okay. So I'm gonna go to the bathroom, boys.
Warzone 2 is getting a new Resurgence map called Fort Resurgence in the Season 5 Reloaded update this Wednesday. This map low-key has some Rebirth Island vibes and the terrain is diverse and very opportunistic. Call of Duty themselves have even said that this map will separate the weak from the elite. Although this map is already a PLY on Al Mazrah and a small part of it's even a multiplayer map, so it should be familiar. Are you excited for this new Rebirth map? Warzone 2 is getting a new Resurgence map called Fort Resurgence in the Season 5 Reloaded update this Wednesday.
Rebirth Island might finally be coming back to Warzone, just not in the way that any of us thought. See, in the Season 5 Reloaded update, we're getting a new Resurgence map called Fort. This map is taken directly from Al Mazrah's Abagra Fortress POI, but when you look at the mini-map, there's an oddly familiar vibe. See, Rebirth Island was a pretty small map that had prison as a central POI, with a circle going around prison, allowing for a pretty evenly distributed map. When you look at Fort, you see a pretty similar thing with only one difference. Fort has a central POI just like Rebirth, actually reminding us a lot of the prison POI, except for the fact that it has a little bit of a smaller circular area around that central POI. In fact, the Fort Resurgence map seems to be a mixture of Fortune's Keep and Rebirth, which means that Call of Duty is trying to give Resurgence fans a taste of what they love.
Here's the new Rebirth Island map. Looks to be about 2 to maybe 3 times bigger than the original. Check it out and let me know what you think in the comments.
There's a new map dropping in Warzone 2 and
So Warzone 2 is going to be getting a brand new Resurgence map, which is going to feature 11 different locations, with Castle being at the center. This will allow up to 50 players in Warzone. This will have DMZ capability, and it will have a ground war playlist of 24v24. Best thing about this is it's going to be releasing sooner than we think. According to Insider Gaming, we may be seeing it with the release of the Season 2 update on February 1st. Don't forget to follow so you stay up to date on all Call of Duty news. So Warzone 2 is going to be getting a brand new Resurgence map, which is going to feature 11 different locations, with Castle being at the center. This will allow up to 50 players in Warzone. This will have DMZ capability, and it will have a ground war playlist of 24v24. Best thing about this is it's going to be releasing sooner than we think. According to Insider Gaming, we may be seeing it with the release of the Season 2 update on February 1st. Don't forget to follow so you stay up to date on all Call of Duty news. So Warzone 2 is going to be getting a brand new Resurgence map, which is going to feature 11 different locations, with Castle being at the center. This will allow up to 50 players in Warzone. This will have DMZ capability, and it will have a ground war playlist of 24v24. Best thing about this is it's going to be releasing sooner than we think. According to Insider Gaming, we may be seeing it with the release of the Season 2 update on February 1st. Don't forget to follow so you stay up to date on all Call of Duty news. So Warzone 2 is going to be getting a brand new Resurgence map, which is going to feature 11 different locations, with Castle being at the center. This will allow up to 50 players in Warzone. This will have DMZ capability, and it will have a ground war playlist of 24v24. Best thing about this is it's going to be releasing sooner than we think. According to Insider Gaming, we may be seeing it with the release of the Season 2 update on February 1st. Don't forget to follow so you stay up to date on all Call of Duty news. So Warzone 2 is going to be getting a brand new Resurgence map, which is going to feature 11 different locations, with Castle being at the center. This will allow up to 50 players in Warzone. This will have DMZ capability, and it will have a ground war playlist of 24v24. Best thing about this is it's going to be releasing sooner than we think. According to Insider Gaming, we may be seeing it with the release of the Season
says on there, like if you do like any kind of. Oh, I did a soup too. That's why. I did a pig stew and I got a soup. It comes with that strawberries, baguette. We have all the cats. Dude is smushed up over here on the chair. We got Bob up here. We got Missy down below. Just try hitting. Or she just fall. Clumsy. So clumsy. Ooh. You ready? Taking order. Okay. All right. Ready. Oh my God. Everybody here? Is this the guy that sings in Death Camp for Cutie?
Hi, Chief.
Hello, Clyde. Hi, Crash.
Hi, Booty.
Yeah, it sounds like him.
You ready for Laura Spot?
Dude, I'm ready for some fucking Zupas, but yeah, I'm also ready for this. What gun are you using? Clyde?
Same thing, Cronin.
Are you? I'm trying to see.
All the top 250 players are still talking about it.
I mean, it's a little bit more inaccurate, but I mean, it's still like doable.
Well, everyone changed their muzzle
Ah.
back to the Seiken. So that's the only difference that I've seen people adjust on their Cronin. I changed it back to the Seiken 40. And it feels accurate again compared to the last muzzle I was using. Because whatever I forgot the name of the muzzle that I was using before. It felt wobbly.
Check your fire. Taking fire.
The fuck?
Are we connecting or is it? Oh, there we go. So BC, you gonna come hang out?
Nice, nice, nice.
Oh.
That shit so quick. Quiet. Real quiet on this side.
Ooh! Brunch.
Makes it look uneven? Yeah, grimy. I don't know why it looks so uneven. I'm gonna blame the camera angle.
was just waiting up there. I don't know how the freak he knew I was up there though, or under there. Womp womp. All right, good games going forward. We're good. We got this.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, regaining is so rough.
It is, and like in ranked, every buy station is.
It's camped, yeah, it's chalked.
Yeah.
Really chalked.
Very hard to buy back. I'm still mad with that chopper.
Yeah, that was crazy. Just the fact that you
There's
can't
just
hear
no
it.
audio. Like you should be able
Yeah,
to
it's
hear
really
a
no audio,
helicopter
yeah.
right on your ass.
It's like 5 meters behind you and you can't hear anything. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
It
really
was
is.
well, they are bugged. You know when you like are in them like flying it. There's like no audio.
True. I mean, it should be super loud.
Right. It's a helicopter.
It's the same with a big car.
Yeah.
Like the one you have to get the fuel for. There's no sound with this thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's hovering over you and you can't even hear it. And it's huge.
Right.
Warm up while you can. We will deploy soon.
This thing is a brain.
It is. What guns are you guys running with the new update? I know a lot of stuff got changed.
I'm still running the
It's
well.
on sniping, MCPR, and the Vel.
Same.
Yeah, I just put the Vel back on. Still sniping.
Yeah. The Vel got a slight buff apparently.
Yeah, the 60 round mag is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Starbucks Double Shot Energy Drink. Focus to do you.
What up, Drew? How are you doing today? That's a cute little dinosaur.
No, I'm reloading.
There's two. There should be two.
Like I said, there should be two.
There should be two. One was driving, one was riding on it, so there should be two. Unless you guys killed one or Phil killed one.
Oh, I only killed one.
Objective is to eliminate all bounty targets.
Oh, heli chopper.
Heli chopper. Is that what you just said, Teddy?
Wait, what?
Primary objective complete. All targets eliminated.
I'm trying to chill. I've been a bitch today. I'm not even gonna lie. I've been a raging fucking absolute bitch today. I pray for anyone who had to deal with me. I hate my life. That's how my day's going. It looks like it's about to be really good, and then like it's just shit. We're still trying to have a good day.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Trying, keyword. I think I'm doing an okay job of trying, though.
Good kid in here. On the roof, I think.
Yep, he's on the opposite roof. Roof on the left-hand side.
just toggled.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
We, the first generation of moms to lose our kids to social media, are sick of waiting. For 25 years, there's been no new laws protecting kids online, while our children are dying. We can pass the Kids Online Safety Act. Join us.
Join us. Join us. Join us.
Let's lead the way.
Got this. Let's go. Gobble, gobble. I've seen bigger legs on a turkey. Rude. Who are you? I'm an investor in a fund that helps advance innovative sports tech, like this smart fitness mirror. I'm also Mr. Leg Day 1989.
Anyone can become an agent of innovation with Invesco QQQ, a fund that gives you access to NASDAQ 100 innovations.
I go through a lot of pants.
Before investing, carefully read and consider fund investment objectives, risk, charges, expenses, and more in prospectus at Invesco.com.
When it comes to getting your flu shot, CVS is pretty flex. Want to schedule one online while prepping dinner? Gravy. Avoid the wait by scheduling for you or the whole crew. Or if you prefer to just pop in, do you. And if you want to even tack on a COVID-19 vaccine to your flu shot, feel free. And speaking of free, our flu shots are, well, free. Really? Yes, really. Healthier is getting a flu shot on your schedule. CVS, healthier happens together.
Tonight, Rudy Giuliani learning he's liable for defaming 2 Georgia election workers, falsely accusing them repeatedly of manipulating ballots. The judge making that determination after Donald Trump's disgraced former attorney failed to hand over information subpoenaed by the court. Giuliani's unfounded claims of election meddling upended the lives of Shay Moss and Ruby Freeman, and they laid that out in emotional testimony for the January 6th committee.
I've lost my name. And I've lost my reputation. I've lost my sense of security. All because a group of people, starting with number 45 and his ally, Rudy Giuliani, decided to scapegoat me and my daughter, Shay, to push their own lies about how the presidential election was stolen.
Caitlin Polance is out front. So Caitlin, Giuliani actually said last month he made those defamatory statements about Moss and Freeman. Now he could potentially be on the hook for, I guess, millions in damages. What happens at this point?
Erica, he's losing this lawsuit. That is what is happening now. He's essentially not being able to contest it at all. And the judge is saying that that has consequences. And the consequences here is that he will be on the hook for damages. That is what happens when you lose a lawsuit, even in a way like this where it's essentially defaulted against you. You forfeit fighting it. And the way that those damages will be determined is that there will be a trial. It won't be a trial over whether or not he said the defamatory statements. That's done. It will be a trial for how much money he's going to have to be on the hook for. And what the judge is saying is he's very likely going to be found needing to pay for the emotional damage. Determine how much money Giuliani will be responsible for here in response to this lawsuit from these 2 women. He already is sanctioned in this case for more than $100,000. And so the money is just going to keep mounting here. It will move forward to that piece, even though at this point in time, his spokesperson is saying this is a weaponization of the justice system.
Well, it's not his only legal problem nor his only financial problem at this point. Of course, he was booked in Fulton County last week. He's talked about having trouble paying his legal bills. Can he actually pay for any of this?
That's going to be a great question going forward that we just don't know. The judge did note in her 57-page opinion today about this that Giuliani seems to have come through with money in times of need really recently. And so it's unclear if he really is as destitute as he seems to be wanting to portray himself. He was able to get on a private plane, apparently, to go to Fulton County, Georgia to respond to his arrest. He was able to put up money for his bond. He's listed a $6.5 million Manhattan co-op. These are all things the judge noted today in this legal opinion. And so all of those things put together, Is that going to be enough money to get him through paying what he's going to have to pay these 2 election workers? We'll have to wait and see what the dollar figure is.
Breaking news, Idalia is still battering the East Coast. The wind's so strong, a reporter, as you can see here, barely able to stand on his feet.
Tens of thousands of customers wrote about Carvana being easy in their 5-star reviews, including Eric.
The whole process was really simple and easy. And this is my 3rd time selling to Carvana.
So I can practically do it from memory now. You just enter your license plate or your VIN, answer a few questions, boom, you get a real offer.
True story. Still shocking how easy it was to sell my car to Carvana.
Sell your car to Carvana today. Wake up, Achievers. You're making the most of every hour of your life, except the hours that you're sleeping. So why do we leave so much untapped potential on the table? This is a next level bed for a next level you. My circadian rhythm is kicking your circadian rhythm, but
It's not a competition,
I know, but I'm still winning.
so it is a competition.
Save 50% on the Sleep Number limited edition smart bed, plus free home delivery when you add a base. Shop now, only in Sleep Number.
Fashion moves fast. Setting trends is our business. We need to scale with customer demand in real time. So we partner with Verizon to take our operations to the next level.
With a custom private 5G network.
With Verizon Business, we get more control of production, efficiencies, and greater agility.
So our customers get what they want when they want it.
It's not just a network, it's enterprise intelligence.
Learn more. It's your vision. It's your Verizon.
It's just like a shot out of a cannon.
I am the king of rock and roll!
Everyone was beholden to him.
Little Richard, I Am every Monday at 9 on CNN.
I have a structured settlement and I need cash now. Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
I have an annuity, but I need cash now.
Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now. 877 cash now. They help thousands, they'll help you too. One lump sum of cash they will pay to you. If you get long-term payments but you need cash now, call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now. 877 cash now.
877 cash now.
877 cash now.
It's your money. Use it when you need it.
Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
I'm Kylie Atwood at the State Department, and this is CNN.
We're continuing to follow Tropical Storm Idalia, now moving up the coast into the Carolinas. One meteorologist in Tybee Island, Georgia, could barely stand up against the intense sustained wind gusts earlier today as he gave us a report. In fact, this was just moments ago.
I can't even keep my head up because the winds are so strong out here and it is blowing the sand directly into my face. I'm also holding a towel across my legs because this sand, when it pushes you back, it completely hurts. You can see that the sand, it's like a sandstorm that is out here right now. It is just whipping all of this sand up on our skin. It was feeling like needles, and these winds certainly feel hurricane force. I'm having trouble even keeping myself held up.
Tough too when there's nothing for you to hold on to there. A tornado warning is in effect right now in parts of North Carolina. Our breaking news coverage of this tropical storm continues right now with AC 360.
John Berman here in for Anderson. We are at a truck stop in Perry, Florida. This is a location in a part of the state that took enormous damage from Hurricane Idalia. Now Tropical Storm Idalia, which still does pose a serious threat elsewhere. You can see the damage it did here at this truck stop. The storm passed directly overhead here, and it took that awning behind me and simply just tipped it over. And there was brick and metal that was holding it in place that's now just shredded. This exploded brick and this twisted metal with the awning leaning completely on its side. You can take a look. This is actually what it looked like right where I'm standing earlier today as the worst of the wind hit. You can see the awning, there it is, and that's it tipping over. Here in Perry, it was a wind and a rain storm. Along the Gulf Coast, though, it was all about the storm surge, a surge not seen in a lifetime. This is Alexis DeLeon, and yes, where she was in the hometown she had recently returned to, swimming down the street was how she ended up getting around. Alexis will join us shortly. We're also going to speak to a resident of another hard-hit area, the barrier island of Cedar Key, a man who told us last night he was staying in part to help any neighbors who were hunkering down. And in a moment, the latest on where Idalia is right now, where it's going, and who is at risk. First, though, the scope of it all so far from our Randy Kay.
Keaton Beach, Florida, in the bullseye of Idalia. Just look at what's left of this home in Keaton Beach. The roof is gone, but miraculously, the big screen TV is still attached to the bedroom wall. This structure was also badly damaged. At this home, the waves and high water overwhelmed this porch, nearly burying it.
There will be impacts far beyond the eye wall.
Impacts the Big Bend region of the state hasn't seen in more than a century, like 125-mile-an-hour winds, heavy rains, and a storm surge powerful enough to flood neighborhoods.
That building on the end down there is going to come apart.
And powerful enough to soak homes.
We're just hoping that our house is in a houseboat when we get back.
In Perry, Florida, one family had a real scare when trees nearly toppled on their home.
Oh, I just heard something crack. Look, there it goes. There it goes. Oh my gosh. No! Oh. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
In that same area, this happened.
Oh, look at it. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's the house. Oh! Oh my gosh! The whole roof just came off the house, Mike. Oh my gosh!
Also near Perry, Florida, the rain and wind toppled this gas station. In some areas, the conditions were so dangerous.
This is the thick of it. We are in the middle of it right now. You can hear that roar.
Driving, even for storm chasers, hazardous.
Oh my God! Oh!
Not even the governor's mansion in Tallahassee was spared. Florida's First Lady posting this photo of what she said was a 100-year-old oak tree that split in two and fell on the mansion. She said she was home at the time with their children, but nobody was hurt. Making matters worse, the lack of power. Hundreds of thousands of customers in Florida were left in the dark, which also became a problem as the storm tracked east across Georgia, promising another long night. Randy Kay, CNN, Palm Beach County, Florida.
Those pictures really do tell the story. And as you saw there, Cedar Key sustained serious damage. Last night we spoke with resident and playwright Michael Bobbitt, one of the voices you heard briefly off camera in Randy's report. He was riding out the storm. Thankfully, he made it through, and he shot some just incredible video through it all, and he joins us now. Michael, I have to say, it's wonderful to see your face after everything that you went through. How were you and your neighbors? How are you doing tonight?
We're surprisingly well. It did what it always does in the time of tragedy. It came together. One of the great things about this island is that we truly live in community with one another, and we've got each other's backs. It was a difficult evening and a difficult morning, but seeing everyone out cleaning up the streets and checking on their neighbors, it's a little bit of a silver lining to a really tough situation.
This is the first chance I'm getting to see the video you shot, and I have to say it takes your breath away when you look at what you went through. What was it like?
Well, let me tell you, I'm just going to turn around here. That video you just saw, here's the aftermath. This was an amazing. This was the faraway inn. These are all little old school Florida villas, and they were just picked up and carried into the Gulf. So that was heartbreaking to see. Before I moved here, I used to stay in this very cottage, number 1 down here. It was hard to see because we've got some new owners here. They knew that this property floods, but this is just a real trial by fire. And if you look down here by the water, all along the ocean are their chairs and microwaves and hair dryers. It's a pretty surreal experience. And when the wind was kicking in the middle of the night, and when the water was coming toward us from all three sides, it looked like a leviathan trying to reach out of the water to devour us whole. It was biblical stuff. At the end of the day, we had no serious injuries. I was able to talk two of my elderly neighbors into leaving the island at the last possible moment. My neighbor's house across from me was submerged to the roof line, but we had no injuries. We're here. We'll rebuild. We'll do what Cedar Key does. All in all, I feel incredibly blessed.
Was there ever a moment through it all, Michael, where you thought to yourself, I made the wrong choice. I may not make it through this?
No, not really. I'm a Floridian, and I've been through hurricanes since I was little. There was a moment when I thought, this is going to get real rough. But I didn't make the decision to stay. It was a line in the sand moment for me. I was there because I felt like I needed to be, and whatever happened was going to happen. The real scary moment was this one. Here goes mine. So, I was comfortable with my decision the whole time, but I'll be honest with you, I was scared out of my mind.
I can't blame you. I'm scared out of my mind looking at the video. Michael, we're picking up a lot of wind on your phone, so if you can try to shield the microphone in some way, we'll be able to hear you much better.
Right,
you had at one point, you had boats. You had boats at the ready to use if you needed them to help rescue your neighbors. Did you end up using those boats?
Oh, yeah. Just as soon as I thought that the surge was no longer coming, I was in a kayak up and down, checking on my neighbors, checking on the historic district. I never ended up getting the motorized skiff in the water. There was just too much debris. There were parts of buildings and houses and cars and submerged pickup trucks everywhere. So I never ended up getting the motorized skiff in the water, but I spent a good amount of time. I think if you watch the Weather Channel, someone said, there's an idiot in a kayak. I was the idiot.
Well, that's a moniker you can be proud of for the rest of your life. You saw buildings float away. Can you describe what you saw floating away?
It was like the end of days. It was hard to see, especially because I knew the people that own those buildings. I knew the couple that had invested their whole life savings into buying the Faraway Inn, and watching it just disappear was heartbreaking. This is an area where it's incredibly difficult to get insurance, and to know that they were just going to basically have to bear the brunt of rebuilding this. It was incredibly hard to see.
What does Cedar Key need in the coming hours and days?
Well, I can't believe I'm about to say this because I'm a Southerner where we like our government small and local and limited. But we have had a remarkable response from the federal government, from the state government, and especially from our local government. Our mayor here, Heath Davis, is the finest example of a public servant I've ever met. Throughout the storm, he was here with me, doing what he needed to do to get resources in place to help the island. Although Governor DeSantis, if you're watching,
Bro, I wouldn't actually suck one. Like
Holding for deployment. Take this time to warm up.
Oh, ridiculous. Yeah.
Training is over. Time to see what you have learned.
Five seconds, stand by.
Battle Royale. Gas is closing on your position. Suggest you get moving.
Got one sighted here. Marking enemy.
Moving here. I need mid-caliber rounds.
A firm.
Self revive kit here.
I got you.
Your team is in the safe zone.
Our counter UAV is active. Mark an SMG. Mark an SMG. Watch your fire! Vehicle marked.
Watching the sector.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Planting mine!
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
Moving here. Enemy movement. Moving here.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone. Occupation scan. Enemy surveillance is active. Stay low or use the water for concealment.
Assault rifle here.
Enemies detected. Locations marked. Gas is moving. The gas is starting to spit. Stay sharp down there.
Armor smart.
Your team has entered the safe zone.
Go down march.
Black site is clear. Area secure.
Enemy helo marked. Enemy helo marked.
Enemy vehicle. Copy. Disregard that.
Affirmative.
Lots of loot here.
Loot here.
Marking sniper system. I need mid-caliber rounds.
Decoy mine set.
Vehicle marked.
Got a vehicle here.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Moving here. Enemy movement.
Assault rifle here.
Moving here.
Gas moving in.
Assault rifle marked.
Your team made it to the safe zone.
Roger, cancel that. Cancel that. Moving here. Enemy movement.
You guys get mics?
Moving here. Enemy movement.
Yeah, Mike.
Enemy vehicle.
Cool.
Color, I'm pink. What color are you?
Yellow.
Alright.
Working enemy.
Got a vision strike.
Taking fire, taking fire.
Which way? Which way? Over there?
Enemy spotted.
Somebody back here, I think. Shoot me from behind. So.
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
Oh yeah.
The gas is merging.
I just got hit. Over that way.
Supply crates are restocked. Advise you load up now.
Green or yellow, come pick me up.
See a sniper.
There's another precision airstrike.
Friendly airstrike in the AO. Gas is closing in. The gas is merging. Expect contact.
Marking gas mask.
Head to the safe zone now.
Got movement. Moving here.
Oh, they're on the bridge. Okay. Got a buy station too. He's dead.
Friendly airstrike on the way.
Self-revive kit here.
Using drill charge.
Where'd they go? Where'd they go? What about you, yellow?
Your squad mate is in the gulag now. If they survive, they redeploy.
We'll buy you back, Blue.
Shit.
Whole team or what?
Yeah, at least 3.
Yo, watch for movement.
Fight for your chance to redeploy.
I'll be back for you, fucker. I gotta watch my mouth apparently because I got a report against me. That'd be nice. I can't can't call them faggots.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? Oh, queers. Goddamn game. Like that's all they got to worry about.
I'm back. Green.
Fuck. Yeah.
You took a beating. Back to base with you.
How do you even know if you've got a report filed on you?
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
I had a letter sent to my PlayStation.
Oh shit.
Code of conduct.
A code of conduct. What a bunch of idiots.
Right?
Send them back at one of a code of broken game.
Something.
Yeah, just got somebody back too.
I think I can get you, Yellow. I think I can get you.
There's lots of loot and plates in this building, bro.
And bad guys.
Yeah.
Don't worry, don't go under pink.
It was hard that time, but we will settle the score. Moving.
Oh, they're worried about the code of conduct. Well, guess it's their king.
I can't hear you.
Use this time to practice. We will be deploying soon. Enough training. Now we face the enemy for real. Avoid the gas. Get to the safe zone.
Getting the fuel up.
Good right here. Copy. Let's get that contract.
Cancel last. I'm getting the fuel up.
Oh, it's in a tunnel.
Occupation scan. We've marked an upload point on your attack map. Proceed to that location and transfer the data. Get on the ground or go underwater to avoid detection. Target spotted. Marking locations. Gas is moving. advise you move to the safe zone now. Uploading now. Secure the area. Upload finished. Contract complete. A squad mate has secured the hard drive. Make sure they reach the upload point.
Recon contract marked.
Black bag secure. All clear. Connection established. Secure the area until the upload completes. Transfer complete. Well done.
Over here.
Moving here.
Kilo mark. Mark the target.
A firm.
Loadout drop headed your way. Got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Moving.
Armored boat marked.
Moving here.
Moving round. Enemy UAV overhead. Move to the safe zone.
Fire!
Move it! Your squad mate secured the intel. Get them to the upload point. Moving here!
Oh yeah, I see them. They're in the water. Come back, get you too.
Your squad mate was sent to the gulag. They'll fight for a chance to redeploy.
Throwing drill charge!
Your squad mate has failed. They are returning to base.
Armor here! We got an armor box here!
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy. UAV is on station. Recon online.
Enemies around.
UAV is bingo fuel. RTV at this time.
Requesting recon flyover.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Using drill charge! Enemy movement. Enemy lost.
Upload has started. Set security.
Oh my god. Am I behind us?
Took a round!
Upload is done.
Right through that pain!
Solid work. Your squad mate has been
Attack me!
We gotta take that car.
They'll fight for a chance to redeploy. Squad mates redeploying to the AO. Your squad mate was broken. They are no longer with us.
You die a day.
Enemy in the area. Found a field upgrade.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Lethal grenade. Got movement.
Where's that contract? Enemy Claymore here.
Enemies deployed a counter UAV.
Threats in the area. Enemy, visual. Need mid-caliber rounds.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located. Supply crates have been restocked. Load up. Gas is inbound. Your team is in the safe zone.
Marking gas mask.
Marking target. Moving. Enemy here.
May see the buy station. Probably. Fuck.
Copy, buy station.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone. Experience is inbound.
Damn it.
Friendly drop on the way. Hostile war strike in the area. Gas is closing in. Be advised, Part of your team is outside the safe zone.
Thanks.
Area is clear. Got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Got movement. Moving here.
Weapons.
Closing round. Be advised, you have teammates outside the safe zone.
Requesting close air. Target marked.
This is Longbow 3-1. Target acquired. Strike inbound. Impact. No hit.
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
Enemy here.
You've made it to the top 10.
Damn it!
Gas is moving. Head to the safe zone now.
Mark the target. Mark the target.
I'm getting safe zone. Throw charge. Can't take much more. Moving here.
Moving here. Stay with me.
Thanks, man.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located. Done. You're the last one on your squad. Finish the job.
Ah! Reload.
All right, back.
Sure.
Warm up while you can. We will deploy soon. Dropping into the AO.
Moving. Enemy mark.
Warm-up is over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone. Battle Royale. Got gas closing in fast. Get to the safe zone.
Moving here.
Moving here. Moving here.
Moving.
Your squad mate has secured the hard drive. Escort them to the upload point. Occupation scan. Data transfer is running. Secure the perimeter. The enemy's surveilling the AO. Stay low or use the water for concealment. Enemies located. Upload finished. Contract complete.
Over here.
Gas is closing in. Your team made it to the safe zone.
Moving here.
Black site secure. Good work. The squad mate has secured the hard drive. Make sure they reach the upload point. Good connection. Set a perimeter until the transfer is done. Transfer complete. Well done.
Got a contract here.
Moving.
You've got a loadout drop inbound. Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Throwing thermite!
I had my mic muted. No, they're not. There's two of them.
Another one that went captain.
No hit, shots missed.
Fuck you, come back, get your asses.
For redeployment. Your squad mate lost the fight. Now they return to base.
Dropping ammo here.
Friendly UAV on station. Flyover. Enemy truck marked. Mortar support incoming.
Copy that. Mortar strike inbound.
Marking contract.
Enemy truck destroyed.
No effect on target.
Vehicle, right here. Where is it? As soon as I see him, bro, I'm unleashing hell on him.
Oh, I got you too.
Oh, this and then I'm just gonna scream hell. That sound good? Oh fuck, is that him for real?
He's right there. Yep,
Oh, it's him, bro. I'm going. Go on.
I'm going left side. You go that
hell!
I knew it. I tried, I was far away.
You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Thanks, man.
Your squad mate was broken. They are no longer with us.
If I can help it, I'm gonna get you back. There you go. Never mind.
Good signal. Secure the area until the upload is complete.
SMG here.
Upload is done. Solid work. Gas is inbound. Your team has entered the safe zone.
Hostile UAV in the area.
The enemy lost track of you. You're safe.
We have an ammo box here.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone. Supply crates are restocked. Advise advise you load up now.
Taking effective fire!
Enemy UAV active.
Molotov out! Subject Nico!
Gas moving in. Your team is in the safe zone.
Effective fire!
Squad is KIA. It is up to you now.
Sí, hay que matar a ese puto. Tira un vaso, a ver.
¿Dónde? Vete a machucarlos tú, Nelson, güey. Estoy en verles para manejar, güey. ¿Dónde está el márquenlo? Allá abajo, allá ahorita.
¡Ay, hijo de su puta madre!
Learn from the loss. Failure is a white teacher.